Alrighty, my friends. You're fairly good yourself, if you ask me. I joke a lot, but it's not easy to wrap your head around for a new player. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I love Factorio. I think it's an awesome game. I do think it is very complicated and hard to wrap your head around for new players, especially people who haven't played a lot of automation games. I'm better than you at the game after 250 hours, Ringo. You like to duty myself. With chat, it's a totally different experience. Study yourself? Okay, so what we need for this is oil and water, and this should be ready to go. So I need to input... Did I not set up the input for this? I need an input for this. Where can I input this? This pipe was needed for this pipe to not be frozen. Ah, the setup's great, except I actually can't input the water here. I wonder if I can move something around to fix this. This was your first automation building game, and it took you a lot to finish and still feel a total noob? Yeah. What I want to do is this. To feed this in. That means this pipe is frozen, though. My build was so good! Now I got a frozen pipe. How can I get this pipe unfrozen? Man. Can I bring this in a different way? So what I need is... I need a way to unfreeze this pipe while still getting the water. And if I remove that, I have... It's the same frozen pipe. Ah, the setup, man. Oh, there's probably a way to do this somewhere. Oh, do. Maybe I can input it at the end somehow. Which is what I'm trying to do here. If I, you know what I could do? I could open up... If I can connect this wire elsewhere. Man, they need underground heat pipes, but that's probably the whole challenge of this planet is you have to work around this shenanigans. Let me do this and make sure my power doesn't break. Plugging all that in, no, we're good. Man, I need to input the water. How do I do that while still having this all connected? I don't know, and my brain is breaking. This is that 5.5 hour mark where I'm like starting to run out of brain power. There's just so much crap here. I only have 3 spaces next to this. So if I have this here, this here, this here, that's like required. And I need a thing there. The problem is I now can't get this belt that I had. Can I maybe move these belts further down? Okay. I put a thing here. This is fine because of that heat pipe. This, but then I move all of this down one space. If I do that, does that work? I think that works. There's a pipe here. This pipe was connected to this pipe, though, so I'm gonna have to do. Move one thing, and the entire thing has to move. There we go. And this is ice input. Which can go there. Okay, and then we can bring the pipes through here. There. Now I gotta get the pipes down around here. That's okay. We have a pipe right here. Okay. There we go. So this just needs the water into it, which I think I can actually create that. Where's offshore pump? I can actually just create that by doing this, which is pretty crazy. There we go. So these guys are doing their thing. Missing some power. There we go. And now we need crude oil for these guys. Which, did I set up the input for the crude oil? No, and I knew that was going to be a frickin' pain and a half. This doesn't have the input. Did I mess up the input for this guy too? I actually need this. Oh crap, no. Apparently spamming shift is not a good thing. Okay, I can do that. I don't need that input thing either. Okay. There we go. Okay. So the ammonia needs to come from here, though. And I need to replace this pipe there. Okay. There we go. So now I gotta bring oil in. Which will be something like... It's gonna be brought from over this direction. So... I can bring it along this edge. There. Man, for a while all my pipes were all looking even and great, and then they still look pretty good. Not super psyched though. I get rid of that. Are we okay? Yes. Although I still have to do this, which also needs piping. Okay. Alright, so now I just got to bring oil from over here. Underground pipes. Oh, tell me we're not out of underground pipes. I think I might actually be out of underground pipes. Can I maybe make some? I probably can. I just probably need to bring some iron from upstairs. How many of these did we make? 18 cryogenic plants. Not bad. We don't have any underground pipes? No. Alright, underground pipes are made from iron plates, which we have some. Nice. Make all of those. Which I'm going to need more iron plates if I'm going to do more of that. So we have a setup where I can just quickly do it. Oops. Let's quickly give ourselves a couple stacks of iron plates down on the planet in case we need them. Maybe do like 5-10 stacks, something like that. That should be plenty. Okay. Alright, that seems good. Throw those down to the planet. Okay. Alright, so we are... delivering this up to there. There. Okay, and then a heat pipe all the way across. And I am purposely keeping my heat generation from my main base separated, although I think I must have reconnected it at some point. But our heat generation seems pretty good. Our temperature at the source is 900 something degrees. I'm going to carry this all the way across. Straight across here, or do we want to go up from here? I think we just keep straight lines of pipes. It would be easier to design around that. Man, heat's doing so much better than it was at the beginning of this playthrough. Or the beginning of our time on this planet, unsurprisingly. Alright, there we go. This should be a shiznizzle ton of rocket fuel once this all starts getting going, hopefully. Is oil now going? Crude oil coming in. Beautiful. And do I want to set up a storage for crude oil? That would probably be a not bad idea, and I could just do it there, and it's heated and fine. Beautiful. Very nice. So, this ginormous build, well, semi-large build, will make 26.4 rocket fuel per minute, which is a lot, or a decent amount. What do I want to do with all that rocket fuel? Do I want to set up more power? How's my power looking with that build? If we set up more heat towers and boilers, we could have more power and more heat that is not dependent on uranium fuel cells that might run out. So I probably want to do that. I probably want to use... why are you guys not getting the solid fuel? I need... Where's the solid fuel going? Going that way. And this piping I did not set up correctly. Is this one going? This one's going and I didn't set up the output. Oh, I did. I moved it. Belt. Alright, there's solid fuel. I actually didn't set up the inputs for solid fuel here, though. I meant to bring long-handed inserters. I meant to do that. Oh, crap. I also meant to do something else here. Okay, and I set this up. And it looks like I need to do this. There we go. Now these guys are both going. Okay, very good. Solid fuel. Ah, crap. These guys. Need to be swapped. If I move you... There we go. Okay. Now we should have our 20 whatever rocket fuel a minute. Although this output... do that. Will these work? Will rocket fuel get on the right side of this thing? I don't have enough ammonia currently. Is something stopping our ammonia? I think our ice is not getting removed fast enough. Yeah, I need a faster belts actually. I also have a thing missing here. Okay, so that moves the ice faster. I think we needed the faster inserters to remove the ice. But we are not getting rid of the ice fast enough, actually. We have one more belt to upgrade here. Okay. Alright, we are not removing this ice fast enough. How much ice are we producing a minute, I guess, is a question as well. Alt-X. We're producing 1,800 ice a minute. And how much are we consuming? We should be consuming more than enough with the recyclers, I think, from looking at those numbers. I think we just got behind here. So let me remove ice from the ones that are full. Put ice in there. Fill this with ice. And hopefully... No, it's still backing up. Why are we not getting rid of the ice fast enough? This thing's not running at full speed. I think we might need more recyclers, actually. I think the ice... Well, making a second one of these guys could be really good, too, actually. Okay, so maybe I can upgrade this, so I can have multiple assembly machines. But I think we have plenty of ammonia. Yes, we have 1,400 extra ammonia. Let's actually make a bunch more of these guys, because we know we need a lot of this. So we're gonna extend this here. How many of these? Let's go. How much ice do you use? How much ammonia a minute do you use? 1,000 per minute. Oh, that's actually a lot. And we only have an excess of 1,600. So we could do 2 more machines, I think. 1, 2, 3 of these guys. I feel like that might be in the way. Let's go over one more, a little more space there. Okay. I'll do the piping on the backside. And then the outputs on the top. And then we'll need to input the ice. Let's actually have the outputs be Long-handed inserters. And then we will input the ice quickly. From a green belt. Okay. And then we'll need to pipe this. I'm just going to do one long pipe here that will come from this guy. Okay, and let me just do a... I have heat pipes here that I hopefully can work around. So much for my non-spaghetti build. So much for that. Actually, I'm going to need to do underground belts here so I can get piping through. Okay. All right, that should work, I think. This is the input of ice. We'll do like a splitter off of here to bring the ice over here. Hopefully this will use up enough ice, because that's what I think our current problem is, that we're not using up the ice fast enough. And we go here, here. Splitter is not going to work. So instead of a splitter, I will just use a fast inserter. That will hopefully move things fast enough. God, I don't like that. I don't need this guy, do I? No, I don't. Problem is if I do that, then I can't get pipes through. So... This is so annoying. Still prefer Degleba. Just in case anybody's wondering. Still prefer this Degleba. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to be able to get a pipe through here. Let's lay the pipe down first. There. Still better than Gleba. Here we go. Pipe there. Pipe there. Pipe there. There we go. Oh, God. Do I have any space for power poles? Not really. So let's put a substation so I can just cover everything. I'm pretty sure I have substations. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that will hopefully fix our ice problem. Hopefully that fixes our ice problem. And will make us a shiznizzle ton of ice platforms. Okay. Looks like we are less backed up on ice. This guy's still backed up some. Let me help you along here. Still feels like we're not moving the ice fast enough. Are there any faster belts? Yeah, it's backed up here. Holy crap, this is a lot of ice. Holy crap, we're making so much ice and I can't get rid of it. Alright, let's recycle some more, I guess. Anytime I... Well, okay, no, let's... Instead of recycling more, I'm gonna just do more... Well, the problem is the ammonia. We might run out of ammonia. Running out of ammonia is not good. Yeah, the more I do this, the more ammonia we run out of. So I think I need to do more recycling. Okay. Oh god, chasing problems. Don't you just love chasing problems in Factorio? It's the best. So if I do a splitter off of here and go up, I can do a little bit more recycling, and that's what we'll do. Oh wait, now we don't have enough ice. Why did we run out of ice? Okay, the ammonia's backed up. I never... Yeah. Now that the ammonia's backed up, we're fine. I don't know, once we're producing it full... Well, that's probably because the... Yeah, we're backed up on the... let's get the rocket fuel. We need an output for the rocket fuel, which I hadn't set up yet. How am I going to bring this out? How am I going to bring this out? I don't know. I can get rid of this heat pipe if I have this, which is connected all around here, connected over here. So, oh my god, this is spaghetti. It's so spaghetti. All that just to get a belt available. Alright, so I have all this rocket fuel. I'm gonna do something with it. I don't know what that thing is yet. Let's put it in a chest. Put it in a chest for now. And then eventually we're going to take this, we're going to do something with it, which is like lots of power or something. Okay, that should hopefully get the ammonia back going, which means the ice, is the ice backing up again? Yes, the ice is backing up again. Okay, so now the ice is backing up, I can try to fix that with more recycling. Which would be something like, I want a line of recyclers. Something like this. There, hopefully that will recycle any ice that is just too much, which is a lot of ice. There we go, and this guy. If I space these out so I can fit things through, I can probably do something with what? Underground pipes here. Yeah. There we go. Power. Power. And one more pipe. There it is. Okay. Hopefully no more ice backup. No more ice backup. Recycling ice is needed. Beautiful. And I'm going to prioritize right side here. Output priority on the right. So we only recycle it if we're backed up. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Hopefully this is sustainable and we're getting a lot more ice platforms. Alright, so now we have rocket fuel for days. Oh wait, what is... Oh, our bots are doing something with rocket fuel. Where are the bots taking the rocket fuel? Oh, they're putting it in storage. I don't really need you to do that, but that's fine, actually. So I was thinking of setting up a better power slash heat exchanger slash heating tower setup. Now that we're starting to build up a decent amount of ice platforms. Starting to build up a nice set of ice platforms. We can maybe start designing something that is a little less trash looking, hopefully. You're still learning the game even after 3K hours, Madman. Enjoy picking up over time, burn out on it, then return after a month. It's a very addictive thing. Yeah. That seems like the best way to play a game you really love. Because if you burn out on it by going too hard all at once, then you're not going to want to come back to it. So, all right. So we have a lot of rocket fuel on this planet. I want to set up a fairly extensive steam build, although I'm going to need ice for the water for that. You do burn out on Factorio fairly frequently. Space exploration run of yours took like a freaking year. Nice. So I guess we have all this ice that I'm recycling. So I could set up a nice power slash heat generation setup over here. How many steam turbines and heat exchangers and heat towers do I have? 16 heating towers. I got plenty of those. I only have 2 steam turbines left, but a lot of heat exchangers. I need to pick up some more steam turbines. Do I have the ability to make those? Copper and iron. Not really. I think I need to run home Jack with my ship and go grab a bunch more steam turbines. Which planet do I have a bunch of steam turbines on? Logistics network. Steam turbines. 295 on Vulcanus. That's probably where we have the most. Fulgora. I don't even know if I automated him there. Steam turbines. 100 over here, but they're... So I did automate them. So there are 100 over there. Vulcanus still the best so far. What about Novus? Logistics network. Steam turbines. 200. So Novus or Vulcanus. Either way. Let's send our guy to Vulcanus. Because Vulcanus just has crap loads of stuff. Let's throw the refined concrete down before we leave, though. 3 more steam turbines we have. Heat pipes. Processing units. Oh, I didn't actually get rid of all the stuff I meant to. It was impossible to not burn out before ending it. You just made big pauses and it was a very cool experience. Nice, nice. Yeah. Well, streaming makes it easier to not burn out because it's like my job, you know? So, if it's my job, at least, you know, you're getting paid to do it, kind of thing. So, I want to make that be my last shipment of uranium fuel cells. I want to be completely self-sustained, hopefully with whatever build I'm working on, to not have to use any more of that stuff. So, let's send you to Vulcanus. You're going to pick up steam engines. And I'm going to set it and forget it and trust that you'll get there without any issues. All right. 18 cryogenic plants. I don't know if I want to keep sending all of my blue circuits to there or not. I have a lot of random junk in my inventory right now. I don't need quite all of those. Let me grab, I do want all of the holmium to go over here. Probably make this a requester chest and eventually request the holmium and automate it a bit. It'd be nice to actually get to play space exploration with me when 0.8 version comes out. It has a lot more planets. You could have more people spread out over the solar system. Oh, that does sound like a cool idea. Well, whenever that comes out, if I'm still playing it, maybe we'll make that happen. Okay. All right, so let's plan out. It's going to take a bit for that guy to get where he needs to go. How's our heat doing? 716. Doing pretty well. So I want to set up a new heating tower, steam turbine build. We have plenty of rocket fuel. Is this an active provider chest? I should make this a passive provider chest. I don't want them putting that over there. You can leave that until we're requesting it. Over here, this is where we're going to make a big build over here. We're going to do... What are we going to do? Let's plan this out. With heating pipes and heat exchangers and all that. So we'll have a heating tower that will be receiving the fuel. That will be plugged in to the rest of the heating setup. You're not sure I'll be still playing Factorio by then, sadly? It's probably half a year off. Mod Factorio is an abyss that consumes all your time and trades it for carnal automation pleasures. Yeah, I actually have a YouTube playlist of my first foray into modded Factorio way back before Space Age was playing. Was a thing, but yeah, it was pretty fun. But there's only so much Factorio I can take, to be honest. As much as I love the game, I eventually get not tired of it, but like I feel like I've done everything, even though I know that's not really true because it's kind of an infinite play loop you can do. Maybe by the time it comes out, I cool off from this run, maybe. Yeah, maybe so. All right, so we're going to need water in here. So water will be produced up here from ice in a chemical plant, in a storage thing. Can this thing do water from ice? Steam can become water in a cryogenic plant. Steam can become water. Interesting. I'm not sure what that would be useful for. There's probably something. Maybe up in space that's useful for something? Actually, I should make this expandable. I'm so bad about making things expandable. Let's make this expandable. To figure out how much water we will need to do for all this. You've watched one streamer that had 4 friends helping him in 0.6 SE, and it took him 600 hours to win. At Volcanus, it's the only way to get water. Oh, you condense water in a cryo thing from steam. Cool. I already forgot. I already forgot what. Did you tell me that at some point? I swear. Saying I already forgot something from like 12 streams ago? I mean, not really surprising. And actually, I'm going to move all of this over to space. So this heat tower, oh my god. So I can expand heat. Although I could have gone the heat off of this side. Yeah, I actually have heat right here. I could just go up like this. Okay. I mean, I forget stuff from earlier on in the same stream. There's no way I'm going to remember stuff from 10, 6, 8 streams ago. Okay. And so... I don't know if I want to do it this direction. Because if I want to... Okay, what I can do is I can have this be this way, and any expansions of more water will go up that direction. There we go. Don't need to remember. It has more entertainment value if I don't remember. Okay, good. Glad to hear it. And then this would mean I can do however many of these guys we're going to do this direction. So what is it? It's 4 to 7. So what's the common denominator of that? 28 of these guys divided by 4. So that would be... What would that be? 28 steam turbines to 4 to 7. How many? 7. That would be 7 times 4. So it'd be 4. So it'd be 16 heat exchangers. Do I have 16 heat exchangers? Yes, I do. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did I do that math right? 16 to 27? I think that's right. And honestly, is this going to be the best way to do this? I'm going to have pipes. I need to unfreeze these guys. I think I actually want to do underground pipes, split these up even more. So I can put a pipe in between them, a heat pipe in between them. So let me... Immediately changed my mind. How I want to set this up. So if I did that, we use a lot more pipe to grounds. I need to grab those from Volcanus too. What was I going to grab? Steam turbines. I can also grab a bunch of extra pipe to grounds, which it's probably arrived by now. Yep, Volcanus, beautiful. So let's grab a crap ton of pipe to grounds from pipe to grounds. It's a weird sentence. From here. From Volcanus. How many are available? 5K. Let's do 1,000. Pipe to grounds. Be like 10 stacks. And then we want steam turbines. What did I say? We needed 28. Let's like just do a stack of... Well, I don't think a stack is 50. I think a stack's 10. So like we do like 50. Volcanus. 28 times 2 would actually be like 56. So let's do that. Do we have? We have plenty. Okay, cool. And what else should we grab while we're on Volcanus? What else is useful that I might run out of? How many power poles do I have? Doing pretty well on power poles. There's probably a ton of concrete. We always need more concrete. Volcanus. Refined concrete. There is Yes, 116,000 available. So let's grab a quick 1,000 of that. Modules. Oh, that's a good idea. What kind of modules do we want? Efficiency or what? I want some upgrades for my ship. What do you mean? Like, oh, you probably have quality asteroid collectors, don't you? If I look at logistics network and do a search, asteroid. You do. You have 2 epic, 3 uncommon, and 5 rare. Nice. Check next to me. You can upload. Okay, where are you? Ringo. I see. I see. If I have the power, you think efficiency and productivity I should take on over there. Okay. If you can spare, the collectors that would need it the most would be the 2 on the front of my ship. So, well, I guess I have 4. So, whatever you have to spare, I would take for the front of my ship. Although, honestly, I don't know that it'd be needed. But maybe 2 good ones I could put on the front of my ship. So, I'll let you choose. You're the one doing all the quality stuff. I don't want to steal all your stuff. But you think efficiency and productivity modules. So if I maybe do a stack of each, maybe 2 stacks of each. And I don't want to take your quality ones, so do 2 stacks of the normal versions of each. Whoops. Surely there's plenty of these, right? 1,400, yeah. Do tier 2s? Okay. Are there, do we have plenty of those here? There are 200 available on Volcanus. Okay. Get some 10 engines. And you said productivity 2s, right? We don't have as many of those. Let me do the tier 1s of the productivity. I don't want to steal from your quality farming. There are no tier 1 productivities. It seems like productivity just aren't being made as much on Volcanus. All right, what were you talking about? Engines? You have epic thruster engines. Yeah, I'll let you. You send me what you want me to use, and it's like if you go to a blacksmith and ask for a new sword, you don't just take their best sword and walk out. You go, you tell me what's best for me, my level. You're the expert. You made this. I'm not just gonna steal your best stuff. I'll try not to anyway. Prod 3s are made novice if I need them. I was just gonna grab whatever I can grab real quick on Volcanus. I don't want to take a long time grabbing stuff. I just want to grab some stuff and head back to Aquilo because we only got like 50 minutes and I want to get this power upgrade build going here. So yeah, you send me the stuff. I'm waiting for all that to load. I want to go back to Aquilo as we are building here. How many of these was it? It was 16 to 28. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, what did we run out of? Did we really run out of ice platforms? I thought we had so many of those. Oh, I wasn't doing it in person, so it was my AFK robots that were doing it. There we go. We're out of pipe to grounds. Okay, but that's one of the things we're picking up from whatever planet we're on. Volcanus. There we go. Ships, check the speed if you upgrade the engines. Okay. Alright, so we have 7. You sent me 7 of these. Okay, nice. Which is probably because that's how many engines I have. So my speed... How do I check that? I don't know how to see speed. All I can see is efficiency. Generates thrust. 9.9 meganewtons to 102. And if we put epics on it, it'll be up to 193. So almost double. Check by flight with it. I don't know how to do that because I'm not flying I'm not in transit right now. I don't quite understand. It's rare, so it'll be plus 50%. Okay, so it's gonna be like a 50% upgrade, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so I guess they don't look any different. It'd be cool if the rare ones looked different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I only have... Okay. Hold on a second. Let me do Control Z and Control Z. Control Z. Okay, let me... Hold on a second. Okay, so we'll leave the 2 on the ends as the non-rare ones. So I should have 1 more, right? Yes. Beautiful. So we got rare engines to increase our thrust by, well, I don't know if it's a stacking 50% buff or what. Central hub, add wire, check read speed. I don't want to make a wire all the way down there. Keep your button over the paused ship. This? I don't see speed there. Speed 0. I don't know. I really feel like it should be easier to check some of these things. That's fine. I don't want to... What am I requesting for construction? I don't want that to be happening. How do I get rid of a request? I can't right-click this. Okay, I cleared it. Okay, good. When flying, I can do that. To not crash. Okay, so it's going to be super fast. I need to worry about not crashing. Okay, so you gave me 4 rare asteroid collectors and 2 epic. Nice. Thank you for the upgrades. That's awesome. Which ones probably work the most? There's the 2 rares. I mean epics. The rares will do the middle guys. Oh, look at the extra arms. That's so cool. I'll do that. I don't know. Maybe the ones on the back work more. I don't know. But I love it. So these guys have 3 arms. Epics have 4 arms. That's so cool. Thanks, Ringo. Top right corner, circuit condition button. Circuit network. Connect the wire to the hub, and the circuit option will pop up automatically. Read speed. Well, I can't click it. I feel like I'd have to do a big long wire down to my engines. I mean, do I really need to? I'm not going to do that. It's pretty dumb. Legendary ones have 5 grabbers. Can't enable it here because you don't have a wire connected. Okay. All right. Well, we'll check the speed on the way back. You all can let me know how awesome it is. Did I get my pipe to grounds? That was a big thing I needed. Yes. Concrete. Efficiency modules and the steam turbines. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, cool. Gonna head back. There's probably more stuff I could get, but I want to get this build done before the end of the stream. All right, let's see. Oh, how fast are we going? Speed. I don't remember how fast we were going before, to be honest. I have no memory of how fast we went previously. We're topping out at about 336. You're wearing it'll crash your ship? So far, it seems fine. I feel like I'm seeing more asteroids. That's probably having to do with the faster speed. Topped out about 356. Okay. Since this is the first time I've flown with upgraded engines, I will keep track of this. Normally I just let it go because we've been fine. This Rocket Man ship has been just doing a badass job of not dying. Badass job of not dying, flying all around the inner planets. We're about 100 kilometers a second faster. Nice. Kilometers. 100. I'm American. We use freedom units. How many miles per hour is that? Gotta love the new arms, though. All those extra arms. Although, to be honest, I kind of figured this would be the case. The extra arms don't help because we're just backed up because of how many asteroids are on our sushi belt anyway, so... It helps when we are at first collecting extra stuff, but as we go and everything gets backed up, it's doesn't really get to be used to its full potential, I would say. All right, looks like our turrets are handling it fine. Hardly ever running out of ammo. Love to see it. Love to see it. Quality asteroid collectors increase collection area, number of collector arms, and speed of collector arms. It's the only building in the game that has 3 different stats that benefit from higher quality. Nice. Yeah, I guess I can see there's, I think, 1 extra tile coverage between the epic and the rare. With quality thrusters, you don't need quantity. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, Ringo gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rare thrusters, which increased, I guess, by like 50% or something like that, our thrust, so that's awesome. All right, pipe to grounds. These are the main things I need. And then also the steam turbines. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, and we'll get the speed modules and the efficiency modules. Anything else? Yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. All right, so this design should allow us to put our heat pipes up through here, and I'm hoping they will, that radius will work. I guess we'll find out. But let's copy paste this. And we're doing 28 to, what was it, 16? 4 times 4, 7 times 4, yes. So 32 would we be if we had all of these. So I actually, I actually don't want this to be quite like this. It's such weird, awkward numbers to have it. I guess I just won't have 2 steam turbines for the last 28 minus 16, 12 things or something. All right, so what do I need? I need steam turbines, heat pipes, pipe to grounds. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I'm out of platforms. No! I thought I just had so many platforms. We are making them decently fast. We have like, what, 4 or 6 different ones making them, but this guy's not making ice because the ammonia is backed up. Once the rocket fuel gets backed up, we're not burning it. Things start backing up. You can store some of the steam with storage tanks, so it can utilize the full performance of the turbines during peak power usage. I was thinking about steam's going in a storage tank. I don't quite understand how steam buffer is more effective. It's not necessary. Steam buffer is more effective than accumulators. Utilize the fully performance of the turbines during peak power usage. Is there some automation going on with what you're describing? Sounds like there might be some automation for what you're describing. Let me figure this out. 16, 28, 16 minus... What I think I actually need to do is have all of the steam come together. Which means I need to completely change this build. I need all of the steam to be put together. I keep doing builds and then like immediately going, nope, that's not right. Poor nerfed robots. Trying to conserve my materials here. You can't produce steam faster enough for your turbines, but if you store excess, you can use that steam to draw more power from your turbines than your power setup can produce for a period of time. You don't need to power the heat generator all the time, it's wasteful. Then you build a steam buffer to gap that bridge with the excess steam you stored up. Heat generator all the time. Are these the heat... Is that the heat exchanger you're talking about, or the heating tower? Because this whole, like, buffering your steam and not using it when your power is not being used, that can be kind of complicated and confusing to understand. Can you explain it like I'm 0 years old, what you were suggesting I do? I think what you're suggesting is I have all my heat exchangers hooked up to a pipe where the steam goes into a storage chamber that is a buffer. And you use some sort of logic to only turn on the heat exchangers when that buffer is not full or something? Put liquid gas tank next to turbine. So you mean do something like this? For each turbine? Just do that instead of connecting everything. Basically like storing energy in the form of steam, like accumulators. No circuitry necessary. I can look at your nuclear reactors on Novus. Okay, thank you. An example is very helpful than me trying to understand it. So what are you doing? You are... All of your heat exchangers are hooked up directly to the steam turbines. I don't see any storage. I don't see this as an example of what you're talking about unless you mean all this steam here in the pipes. Never mind, you thought it was steam storage. It's on Vulcanus. Okay, let's check Vulcanus. There's a lot of power here, right? Okay. So you're having all of the steam generation going into the turbines. I mean the storage tanks, and then from there you go into the steam turbines. This is more efficient? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna do something like that. I think I might do it this way. Do I want to do it this way? I guess the issue that I have with doing it exactly this way is heat pipes needing to heat everything up. So if I were to instead go... And also it takes up more space and I don't have enough ice platforms. So if I were to do this... No, I need the steam to all... Turbine input is also bidirectional, so you can put the tanks at the end. Turbine input. Bidirectional. The way I have to do the heating pipes is what's throwing this off on how I want to set this up. I kind of don't want to do it. I kind of don't want to do it because it's going to take up extra space and my brain is getting pretty fried. Will I be wasting a lot if I don't do it? If I just do this? What's up, Martini? How much am I wasting if I just do this? What am I wasting? So I'm trying to think if I set up... I do have lots of pipetograms. I'm wasting power and fuel if I don't set it up the way you're talking about. Okay. Let me copy paste this. Okay, so if I do it that way, maybe this will actually in the end save me space, because then here I can set up the steam storage, and then I can just have all my turbines kind of in a line kind of thing. Again though, heat spacing. Put this right here. So I might have to bring a heating wire. Well, no, here we can do this. And then we do something like, let me Alt X all this stuff, because I'm going to need that. Nope, Alt D. Probably going to need all those extra pieces there. Keep changing my build. You won't be wasting anything. It's just that if your base draws more power than what your heating towers can produce, your base will experience brownout. Well, I definitely don't want to experience that. We've had that happen once, and that was a pain in the arse to deal with. Okay, let me just quickly grab a bunch of my materials back here so that we're being super efficient with the materials that give us space to work with. Okay, so my plan is okay. So we're going to have the steam brought over here to the steam turbines, which we were going to do 28, so that will be 14 per side. How do I want to do this? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is that 14? One more. There. And I can run a heat pipe on both sides, and I can have them connected to the steam pipe right down the middle. Oh, this isn't going to work because these pipes will freeze. So I need... All right. I need space in the middle. Okay, I need this one to be deconstructed. I need more space than I thought. Every time I try to do something here, it's like, oh, nope, you need a little more space. Because I need the pipes to be able to go. Please space for the heat pipe. Space for the pipe in the middle. Space for the heat pipe. And then this guy. There. I think that will work. And I think I can get heat pipes running along these different faces. A pet peeve of yours, ignore if you know this already. You can press Q to pipette buildings off the ground onto your cursor. Yes, I know you can do that. And I sometimes remember to do it, and sometimes I don't. Apologies if I forget. Now I want to change. Where I'm storing this. I'm sure you have been pet peeved a lot watching me then. Because okay, that was already stuff that was already there. I do that all the time. Okay, so now we can do this. The pipe is going to be coming straight down the middle here. From wherever I'm going to be doing this. Beautiful. There we go. Now we should have a setup we can mirror. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right there. Like I could have just hit Q on there and it would have been fine. And if I wanted to really be smart, we just copy paste this entire thing and do this. But you know, I forget all the different shortcuts. And we're also out of ice platforms, which is why I've been collecting them back. I don't even know if I have enough to finish this. I'm guessing probably not. Almost. Maybe enough. Something you're so used to doing that you can't help but not notice. Gotcha. Oh, please be enough. Please be enough. If it's just enough. Although even if it is enough, I need flooring for pipes. So this ginormous build, I don't think I'm going to be able to complete. I'm probably going to have to let my game run off stream just to make a bunch of foundation things to make this build. Because my gosh, it takes so many of these. It just takes so many to make these things. Yeah. I mean, it probably doesn't help that I'm building in the middle of water or ammonia ocean, but it's not like we have a lot of space anywhere else. So. More quality, hooray. Hooray! Okay, so how am I going to do this? Because eventually we're going to have heat pipes down the middle of all this too. So... I think what I'm going to want to do is that pipe to ground. Do we even care about pipe to ground? Apparently pipe to ground absorbs heat a little bit more, so I guess maybe we do it without pipe to grounds. Just do regular pipes. Yeah, and we're out of the floor things, exactly as I thought. All right, what we'll do is we'll design it, and I will have to let the game run off stream to get everything back here. Ghost build it, and like finish it once we get all the pieces eventually built, if I leave the game just running off stream. Whoops. Which I'm a little worried that if I just let it run, if I'm not burning the fuel, everything's gonna get backed up. So I should probably deliver the fuel to this and just let it burn. Don't tell it to stop burning because of reasons. Just have it burn. And I can have my robots deliver it for now to keep it. Can I place it? Yes. Place this right here, actually. As long as we have concrete. There we go. And so this is currently it's all in the passive provider. So we do a requester chest and just start burning the fuel so that if I burn the fuel, it'll keep creating ice so I can keep creating the flooring to make more space. Okay, and if I plug this in, you request rocket fuel. And like there's stacks of 20, so we'll say 100 at a time. And we do have logistics robots that can start supplying all that. They're going to be very slow, but slow is better than having to set up all extra heating pipes, I think. How's our heat going now that I did that? Looks like it's okay. Alright, and that'll just start burning and heating stuff up and using up the fuel. Honestly, it might be good to have multiple heating towers just so that they're using up the... because we're making a lot of fuel. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do like 3 heating towers around here, actually. Just to burn this fuel off. Generate plenty of heat and burn the fuel off. Each heating tower can only produce 40 megawatts of power. I may want to use more. Well, I'm definitely... let's do this. Surround this. I can do a long-handed inserter. There we go. We'll get 4 of those guys, all supplied by this. Burn the fuel so that the ice will be produced so that we can turn it into more ice platforms. FYI, each heat exchanger can only exchange 10 megawatts worth of heat. Nuclear reactors can't burn rocket fuel, can they? So it sounds like I just need to do a shiznizzle ton of these guys, actually. Which, again, needs lots of space, which I don't have until I get... Oh, this thing's not powered. Which I can't get space until I create more ice platforms, so I have this kind of catch-22. But it should burn the fuel, right? Since I didn't tell this to not burn once we hit a certain temperature, it'll just keep going. Is there a temperature that these cap out at? Looks like 1,000 degrees might be where it caps out. I don't know. It should run. I'm pretty sure we're going to be... Yeah, I mean, we're backed up on rocket fuel. Let me, just to get this running for now, just dump a bunch of rocket fuel in here. This is self-sustaining, but if I do this, it will keep this thing running, which keeps our ice producing, which keeps our guys up there going. We're definitely not running out of rocket fuel anytime soon, so that's nice. Cap out at 1,000 degrees. Okay. So the only way I have to burn rocket fuel right now is in these heat exchangers. Is there any other way I could burn rocket fuel? Indefinitely. I don't think there's anything that will just keep working if it's not doing anything, right? Like a boiler. Will a boiler just keep burning rocket fuel if I keep shoving it in there? I don't know. Maybe it will? I don't know. At least we're going to have plenty of heat for these guys once we finally get all set up. Heating tower will burn indefinitely? Okay, so these guys will burn indefinitely. Okay. Alright. Well, maybe I just do a second setup of this, just to burn fuel. I thought that maybe once it hit 1,000 degrees, it wouldn't keep burning the fuel or something. Do I make another setup of this somewhere where I just have open space and don't have to use up my things here? So if I were to say do something like there. Chunk a bunch of rocket fuel in there. Plug this into our heating system. So at least we're not wasting it. And I think I have to actually do long-handed inserters to do this. And I want to have this go around. I think I just have to do this. Something like that, just to make it even. Alright, there we go. And that's... it's not exactly even, but... I can make it even if I do this. There we go. That's kind of even. And then we plug it in there. We start you guys burning. Plug you into here. Power you guys. Chuck a bunch of rocket fuel. Oh, I apparently didn't power you guys. There we go. And I have a whole other storage thing full of rocket fuel over here. And what I can do is turn these guys into passive provider chests as well. Passive provider. Okay, now if I just AFK to let us build up more ice platforms, we should have a whole bunch of heating towers providing a bunch of heat that will burn our rocket fuel, so that our rocket fuel continues producing, so that we're making extra ice, so that the ice creates our platforms. That is what I'm hoping. I don't want this to be active provider chests. These need to be passive because they keep taking them out, putting in places I don't want them to be. I don't know where they're taking those. I think they're just putting them down in these yellow chests somewhere. Yeah, okay, they're just putting them in there. So there we go. So if I just leave the game running now, we should make this. We should be sustainable on Aquilo, and we have taken over almost all the space we have available on this planet. I probably need to just delete the solar panels and the accumulators, because I don't think they're doing hardly anything for us. Eventually, we will be getting steam power. Oh, they complete everything here. Ooh, nice. Okay, they got that done. I'm gonna have to set up heating wires. There's gonna be a lot of power once we set this up. Heating wires and power poles. So, but I'm gonna need a lot of ice platforms, because what we're gonna have to do is run a heating wire through the middle of this, heating wire through the middle of this, branch it out for each thing, set up power poles all along the outside. But that's going to have to be next stream, because we are pretty much out of time. I hope you all had a good time today. This has been a lot of fun. I'm enjoying Aquilo. I know it's not Madman's favorite, but it's an interesting challenge. I enjoy this figuring out the heat mechanic more than I enjoy figuring out how to deal with spoilage. It's more stressful to me dealing with spoilage. So we will continue our Factorio next week, where we will finish this build. I'm gonna let the game run off stream, off server, just to build up materials. So thank you again to Kenzo, Ringo, Rariki, Madman, anyone else that had hung out on the server, helped me get stuff built. I'm really happy with how things are coming along. Volcanus, you all cleared out a bunch of worms. You had a worm hunting bonanza. Gleba, didn't really do much with today. Fulgora, didn't do too much. Novus, we got our first captive biter spawner and learned more about logic. Got the some upgraded biolabs. We'll need to replace more of those as we get more of those built, which we probably have a bunch in storage now. So thanks for having you, Kenzo. It was always fun to play Factorio together. I've been having a lot of fun with you all, with a nice social distancing server where we can sometimes hang out and sometimes have nice distance, so we can all work on our own projects and not get in each other's ways. Because that's my worry when I play with viewers, is we'll get in each other's way. So, as usual, thank you all for all the support. Bits, follow, subs, gifted subs, lurking, hanging out, all the awesome, amazing stuff you all do to support the stream. I couldn't do it without you awesome people. I will be joining Shogi for a stream tonight. We will probably be playing what is that game called? Escape Room Simulator, because I don't think that it'll just be the two of us. So no 7 Days to Die. So as usual, you all are amazing. I hope you have a great weekend. Until next time, peace out. Happy gaming. I'll see you tonight, next week, or whenever. Y'all rock. Later, my friends.